mounting brackets to be able to reproduce them and actually manufacture them with our CNC machine.
Currently, I am messing around with these brackets, adding holes to them, which allow us to attach them to the chassis so we can drive the elevator up and down.
As you can see up here, I'm currently working on getting our motors that drive our elevator up to be in the right position on the CAD.
I am also working with Caleb on getting the motors in the right place, and then kind of just triple checking everything, making sure everything's good to fabricate.
So what we're doing here is right now we're going into the code and changing the values for the motors to make sure that they are driving in the right direction. Previously they weren't, but we just had to change a few values and now they are driving in the right direction.
We need to do something.
And our next step is to make sure that the camera on this thing detects the April tag over there, and from that the robot can tell where it is on the field at all times if it sees an April tag.
So what we're having to do is we have two sources here that we need to evenly space apart so that it recreates the same length of a full source. And what we've been doing is we have the measurements of these individual panels here that we measured and we did math to figure out what the actual full length of this was supposed to be by taking these different panels and counting how many there were. So that's how we figure out the whole length of a coil station.
What we're doing is we're using the CNC machine to mark the holes for the chassis. So the CAD team, they figured out where we want the holes for all the beams and such. And then we're just use the file.
Why don't you just use a tape measure?
Because this is...
It could take 30 minutes compared to 3 minutes of this thing.
And it's more precise because there's that's human error. Because it's going to be the same for how we mark it out.
So you changed the setup. Why'd you change the setup?
So before we had it where we zeroed off of the bottom left corner, and that was where so this is where it started, but if we have it off by even like half a degree, when it gets to the end of the bar, it could be off by like 1/8 of an inch. So we put it in the middle for a center to start, so all the measurements from either end will have a lower margin of error and only not be off as much.